together 100 years. Yes, sir. That is real knowledge. Like this here. Talk to him. Give him something. Skin to skin, bones to clones. Never leave your mind.
Welcome, friends, family, and disgruntled listeners to the 63rd edition of To the Maroon, a show about everything and nothing. And I would say happy Maroon Monday, but I'm noticing that I'm getting these out later on Monday night, and I just looked at the timestamps from the last few pods, and it's saying that I'm getting them out on Tuesday is when it's timestamping it. So I look like a fucking liar. And if you can't trust Captain Maroon, then who can you trust? The answer might surprise you. It's pretty much everyone else. I am your host, Danny, aka Captain Maroon, and I will be joined in a minute by my co-host, Sean, also known by his rap name, the Prawn Connoisseur, aka King Shingle. And in today's pod, we discuss some love loss. Well, mostly just loss, but you get the idea. And then we talk a little bit about what to expect on a first date. Yeah, that's right. We're fucking little cupids here. No, we're not fucking little... Okay. Anyway, we talk about some of the more ridiculous things that I've heard the opposite sex say to me. Spoiler alert, it involves toys of the bedroom variety. Yeah. Oh, I also talk about my Al Bundy days. Yes, I know I worked in women's shoes. Move past it, okay? Just move past it. And speaking of work, we discuss who even really likes the people they work with. Oh, and regarding coworkers, I work with a crazy guy, a Brazilian nut job. And that's not something you have to order special on the side. This Brazilian nut job he truly believes he can accomplish any feat if given 1 year of time. You gotta love his confidence. And also at the same time, be absolutely terrified by it. Ugh. And with that, let's go on a journey, my fellow Maroons. Philosopher, let's get this shit going.
Give it. West Coast back in the fold, bringing the fire like that Santa and a window. Sooner or later, gotta acknowledge this game. OG balance with that Minecraft thing. Hood to hood connections all across the globe. Putting these vibes back where they belong. Been better since I stepped onto the scene. Kind of lyrics make your mama wanna sing. Unlock these doors, let me in. It's a philosopher with the gift of being. Musical tracks beginning to the end. California.
Well, here we go. We'll try another stab at it. So, women, loaded topic, right? I'm listening to these recordings that we're doing back, right? And I'm trying to edit them down, trying to trim the copious amounts of fat that there is, listening to all the dumb things that I'm saying, right? All the dumb shit I'm spouting up. I'm making up words, nonsensical transitions, right? And through all this completely organic, self-repeating existential crisis that I'm feeling over and over again, like listening to your own voice mail recording over and over again, right? Times a million. I'm realizing when I'm listening to some of these old stories that I'm talking about, like I'm complaining about, oh, that I didn't get the girl. She didn't text me back. I got ghosted. I'm just thinking to myself, like, man, Danny, shut the fuck up. Like, There's bigger fish to fry than your hopeless Ted Mosby-esque love life over here.
Although when a girl doesn't text me back, I'm I am wah and furious.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fucking Mad Max Furiosa. That's you. She doesn't text back. You're like, oh, I'm gonna burn it all to the ground.
Oh my God, been there. I would rather if a girl gives me her phone and I check. I'd rather her give me like not her, just lie, just change the digit. Isn't that the secret? And then I text, it's like, oh, this number is non-service. Good, we're done.
Yeah. All
right.
But
if I text and it does, it goes to the person. Yeah, it's like, oh my God, now I'm hooked. Now I'm like on I got like a rope around my neck. I'm like, this will only get off if she texts me back. And yeah. Keith Carradine. David Carradine. Yeah.
I should have known that her number wasn't, 610. It's slightly longer than that. Oh, did she give me her work extension? Like, oh, she knows I don't work with her. Yeah. Dude, I'm listening to these recordings back, right, of myself, and like shit happens, right? You're gonna strike out. No one bats 1,000, right? Not gonna fucking. Every single time is gonna be a success. I'm just thinking, like, how many times, Danny, were you busy and you couldn't respond because you were doing like a Mephisto run in Diablo 2?
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, so many magic items. So
many uniques.
Yeah. Although I never got that wind force. Kind of like
the one that got away. Yeah.
Kind of like them ladies. Never got that. Never got that lady. Never got that wind force. So, yeah, you think I just mean when the game came out back in 2000, right? Talking about Diablo 2 Mephisto runs. No. I mean, when they re-released it back in 2021, I was still playing it. Fucking played it, ran it back. Still ignoring, the one chick that reached out, like, I'm busy today. Or other times I was too tired to put in effort, right? To text someone, like I didn't reach out because I just watched 9 straight hours of football. Football! I was too tired because I was filled with IPAs and chalupas to put any fucking effort into it. To a relationship. Now I'm complaining. Like shut the fuck up, Danny. You maroon. My life is so hard. I'm so lonely. And then I, drink some IPAs and smoke a bowl. And I think, damn these women for treating me like this. The disrespect.
They'll rue the day.
Rue the day. Ghost in me. What am I, Casper the Annoying Ghost? Yeah, so I'm realizing as I'm listening to myself and like reviewing the tape of my life, I'm realizing how sad of a simp I am.
But you're not a. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Oh, simp of the year. There was one chick that I was a simp, absolute simp. Maybe not all of them, but there was one. I was like, I wrote this girl a fucking poem, wrote her like a song. I always do something special on her birthday. And I realized she doesn't even know when I was born. Like she doesn't even know my birthday. And meanwhile, I'm like, I stole a blue French horn for you.
Oh, yeah. Mosby, my dog.
Yeah. Like I could literally leave social media for a year, which by the way, I did. And part of it was because of this chick. Like, oh, I'll disappear for a year. And then when I come back, she'll be like, oh my God, Danny, I missed you. Nope. She basically just blocked me. She basically just stopped talking to me after that year. I was like, right. I disappeared from society entirely, castaway style, right? I got like the long beard. I'm listening to the Blackbeard's Rich White Girls. And then I come back and I log into social media and her response is basically, well, you were gone?
Well, she's a piece of shit.
I mean, honestly, if you think about it, every possibility is shitty, right? Either she thought she could do better. Maybe she could. Maybe she could. Maybe I am her McDonald's, you know? Yeah, it's open late. If everything else is closed, I'll give it a shot. Or could be she has an ego, right? Like I wasn't on her level. She was like, get on my level. And I never could get up to like Mario trying to beat Donkey Kong. Never could do it. Never get on that level. Or she isn't as smart as I thought. Because, you know, real intelligence is seeing the value in something where no one else sees any value. could be that.
Definitely. Yeah.
I could see someone being like, yeah, she's waiting for you to get money. I'd be like, oh, you've made it, you know. You're successful. All right, now we can go to that date, that balloon ride over Petty. Took her to that Niner game. I'll give you a shot.
Stop. Stop it. Niner game. That's so good.
This is so pathetic. That's what I have to do. Like other people, like, oh yeah, you know, I met this girl at a bar and we hit it off. I took her to this restaurant. Me, for the girl to even like entertain the idea of going on a date, she's like, so you're gonna pick me up at the limo, right? Before the Niner game. We're gonna sit front row. I'm thinking we get on the field. You have season passes, right? Isn't that how that works? And we'll meet George Kittle. You know,
no, we'll sit at the 50-yard line, kind of right on the field. We'll sit next to the players, but we'll also have a booth. We'll also have like a booth up in like the the top area, and then we'll meet Taylor Swift. Yeah, and we'll go between each of the spots.
Yeah, she's got it all figured out. It sounds like she's planning a pretty exciting date, an expensive one, I might add, but it's got it all figured out.
No, I think here's kind of a twist. I think the first date, you know, the man and the woman, they pay for themselves, but on the second date, I do think the man should pay, but it shouldn't be on the first date because you don't even know the person.
I know, right? Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy? It's like it traditional or old school or whatever. You're a man if you pay for the first date. It's like, I don't know how crazy you are, because you are crazy, you know, because if you're of the female sex, you're crazy. It's just, how crazy are you? Are you like really crazy? Or are you just like, you know, oh, I DVR every episode of Love Island, and you know, I think I should get married on the top of a mountain.
I'm still laughing at the balloon over Billy.
Yeah. Oh my God. He's just got a modicum of money. What if I drain it from him? Just like his soul. Your soul is mine.
Kerry Tagawa, he's the original like nanosphere guy. He's trying to say like women will take your soul, but it was so like politically unpopular to do that he's like, okay, what if I play Shang Tsung and I say your soul is mine, and they'll eventually get it. And
it'll take.
He's smiling down from heaven right now. He's going, oh, finally got it.
Yeah, you guys got there as usual. You guys are a little slow to the draw, but you got there.
As usual, you both a couple of Johnny come latelys.
Johnny come latelys. Such a good nickname.
I love Johnny come lately.
Look at these Johnny come lately.
No, he's just a Johnny come lately.
Yeah. Asked me on a date 3 years after the fact that I dropped a hint. It's just a real Johnny come lately. Now he can afford Niner tickets. God, this fucking guy. Speaking of ridiculous shit that women have said, there was this one chick where she was talking about, I don't know how this came up, but we were playing online this video game, and in like the chat, she was talking about how she has a lot of like sex toys, right? Has a lot of things in the bedroom, And I kind of like, I think I just made some comment. Like, I think I like was like, oh, or like I laughed, or I forget what, I made some negative reaction. And her friend was like, oh, are you one of those guys who's insecure about, you know, a girl bringing in some accoutrement, bringing in some toys into the bedroom? And I was like dying laughing. I was like, oh my God, I can't say this to them, but this is what I should have said, Sean. I was like, you know what? Okay, got it. I'm insecure. How about this? The next time we're having sex, how about midway through, I'll pull out a fucking fleshlight, and I'll just be like, I need this to finish. And
I'll pull out a fucking anime porn.
Yeah, right. I mean, imagine pulling out an anime porn and like a blow up doll, and you finish in the blow up doll, and she has to watch. She has to just sit there, unsatisfied.
What are you, insecure?
Yeah. And then if she has any negative reaction, she just has a look, right? Or she sighs. It's like, oh, are you insecure? Don't you fucking love
anything other than glowing adoration that you like jizzing inside the blow up doll is will be seen as a negative reaction. Yeah.
Exactly. Don't you love how they flipped that, dude? It's fucking amazing. It's like, I mean, I'm again, jealousy Sarlacc. I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
I wish I could go up to a girl and be like, hey, can I fuck you in your eye socket? No? Are you one of those?
What the fuck?
I told you not all these are going to work. Here's my weird kink. I'm not into that. Oh, are you one of those? Are you insecure? Like, no, I'm just not into that. That's insane. I'm talking about like fucking my ear hole. I love how I just like, you can't not be into a thing. It's got to come from a place of insecurity. I think that's what I enjoy.
I think like I'm totally fine with the chicks being like, I got toys. I draw the line at another dude.
Well,
she's like, oh, I'm gonna bring in this other dude. Like, no.
Yeah.
You can bring in the fucking medieval fucking torture device. That's fine. But you know, I gotta have. I can't afford to be like, oh, you can't bring any toys. Like, I gotta give him something.
Yeah.
Something's gotta give.
Something's gotta give. Wasn't that a movie? Was that what this is about?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're fucking going catatonic on their clit. That's why they need the toys. And yet somehow we're the villain. So like, I'm not into that. I'm just saying.
I'd still hit it.
Of course. Yeah. I know you would. You depraved human being. I'm just saying I don't need a person in my life to remind me how unspecial I am. Like, you're not doing it for me. I need help. Like, I got it. Life has a tendency to point that out to me already. Hey, you're not that special. It's like, yeah, I know. I got it.
That's really good. I got it. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't need to be reminded every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
You don't need to remind me how useless I am, darling.
Yeah.
Life does a fine enough job of that already. Yeah. I just thought that was so fucking wild, being like flipping on. One of the chicks said, oh, I actually reverse kink shame. So like, if you don't have a kink, then I shame you. And it's like, oh, that's neat how you flip that. You know, it's like, oh, you have to be into feet, or, you know, you have to have some weird fetish. And if not, it's like, oh, you're weird. You just like regular sex without some like, you know, we're not covered in syrup or some shit. It's like, nah, I'm fine. Oh, you're weird. Yeah, everyone's fucking weird at this point to me. Goes back to that chick trying to sell those feet pics. And it's like, no effort. I got to put in effort. You just take a picture of your sweaty hoof. All right, there we go. Give me money.
If I take a picture of my like Hobbit feet and put them on, Where's the cash?
Yeah. And then your ego has to be lowered, not because you went for a quick buck, but because you really thought you were going to make it.
Well, and now with AI, I mean, like, how are you going to compete with that? You got like fucking monster feet with AI or some shit.
Yeah.
Looking like, yeah.
With the fucking mouths on the toes or something ridiculous. Something that haunts your dreams. Nightmare fuel.
Feet pics that haunt your dreams.com.
I have like the reverse foot fetish. Like, I find feet disgusting, dude. I worked at Nordstrom's and I basically was like,
oh yeah, well there you go. That probably did, that did it.
Yeah. I worked in women's shoes at Nordstrom's. I had to categorize all them shoes.
You were Al Bundy.
I was fucking I literally was Al Bundy, dude. I was like organizing shoes based on like heel height and open toe. And sometimes you'd have to open the box to like make sure it was the right. Dude, they fucking reeked. Like, because you could tell what they would do is because Nordstrom had a really lenient return policy. So what they would do is they would wear them for like an event and then they'd return them like 2 weeks later. And this was like really common. So you have a lot of returns and you just be like, oh my God, these feet are so nasty. It's sweaty. It's fucking reeks. It just, like that turns some people on. Like, all right, to each their own.
I think they should be shot. If you're turned on by that, you got to go.
Yeah. Sorry, Tarantino. It's just you, buddy.
Incoming hard transition.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how this goes. This is a topic we've talked about it before, and it's always an ongoing topic, but I got some stuff here I figure we can dive into. The topic is women. Here. Women say they've been with a lot of men, but you shouldn't care. And if you do care, you're insecure. Right? Have you heard this? Like, oh yeah, I can sleep around, and you're insecure if you care about my number. Which is fine. It just sounds like, wait, what? What the fuck am I talking about? This doesn't even make any sense. I'm just going to read the rest of it because I'm like, how high was I when I wrote this? You're insecure. It's fine. It just sounds like Mr. Secure is in you.
All right. I get it. Yeah.
All right. I don't think that landed as much as when I wrote it down.
You should.
So funny.
It's called. There's some. I don't know where they do it, but it's like Last Comic Standing or something like that, and they're basically on for like half an hour. Might even be like an hour.
Yeah.
And you're just
trying shit.
It just trying shit. And there's this clip of some guy, and he's 10 minutes in, and he's bombing. And he's got another 20 minutes or another hour, whatever it is. He's got a lot more time. He says, "This is Paul Walker, more like Paul Crasher." The crowd is silent, and he goes, "Ah, shit!" So funny. Just oh my God!
When the crash out's better than the joke.
Yeah. Oh my God! If I was there, I would have laughed so fucking hard as soon as he said Paul Crasher. Not at like the substance of the joke, but more like
the silence.
Damn, you're really the silence, and it's like you're really swinging for the fences. You're looking for anything, man. Yeah,
right, exactly.
Paul Crasher.
Yeah, that's the point where you're just like you've struck out so much, like he's like trying to lean into the pitch to get hit. He's like, "Oh, this work," and it's like, whatever, dude.
Anyway. Moving on.
And so I was talking to my one friend who's like really smart. I mean, he's got like, I think a master's in English, and like his parents are like really well read. And he was telling me like when I was trying to get into writing, he was like, "Oh yeah, you can send me, your stuff and I can help peer review it and all that." And,
cool.
And apparently he's been looking for work though for like months and he can't find anything.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, shit, if you can't find anything, dude, like what chance do I have? Like they're going to be like, "So what have you been doing for 16 years? I'm like, "Have you heard of airplay?"
See, it's what's on your iPad. Look, now it's over there. Well, do you know how it works? Oh, heavens to Betsy, no. I just know how to click the button and check to see if it's on the same Wi-Fi.
Yeah. That's how you do it. Always with the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. It's always funny. But yeah, it's like, oh man, like I don't have any skills. We talked about this, but like you have a job skill at least. I don't know if I have any skills. Oh God.
You're a union boss. That's your skill.
Well, former union boss. I stepped down. Once we got them raises, I said, and my job here is done.
Yeah.
I don't even hear about any more disputes, you know?
Jeez,
dude, it was
bitching,
always,
yeah.
it was the bitching, dude. That's what got me. Like people would have like a meeting and they'd be like, oh yeah, I had to sit down with this person. And like, basically they're beefing with the other educator in the classroom. It's like they have to work together in a classroom. And then she told her what to do and she didn't like the tone. So now she wants to transfer, but she missed her transfer window and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, get over it. Like I worked with someone who was like incorrigible every day for years. Like I would ask her a question and she'd answer the question or she'd rip my head off. I had no idea what it was hour to hour, what her fucking mood was. And all I did was complain to my friends like a man. I didn't go to my union and go, I don't like working with her. Sack up. Fucking sack lunch it up. Make your fucking lunch, go to work.
That's why you're the union boss.
Yeah.
Or former union boss. That's why you're the former union boss.
Yeah. Like get the fuck over it. My God. Can you imagine someone working at a place and like, I like every single person I work with. I don't have a problem with anybody.
I don't like a single person at my work. Like,
you're losing Mitzi.
Every one of them despise. I get a pit in my stomach when I think of some of these people. And it's like the idea, I don't like this person.
Yeah.
I mean, you should just end it all, buddy.
Yeah.
Like at this point, fuck, dude.
In this economy, I didn't like their tone. It's like, aren't they the person that's the senior to your new? And they're saying, well, this is how we do it. Yeah, but she could have done it in a nicer tone. It's like I'm fucking tone deaf to that shit. It's like I'm whatever, you know. Abuse me. Actually, kind of turns me on a little bit. You abuse me, I come. I just saw that on a shirt recently, and I almost bought it. I'm like, I don't know where I'd wear this.
Solid shit, yeah. Because they're thinking about you. You're all up in their head.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah. That is too much. Abuse me and I'll come.
Yeah, because then it's like checkmate. You have nothing. They have nothing, nowhere to go. Like, oh, this will bring them down. It's like, no. This will bring it up.
Well, Roger, American Dad, someone's choking him and he says, harder. Way harder.
Exactly. You throw off the perps game. They got nothing. If you go harder, there's nowhere to go. Especially if they're implying that they like it and you're trying to give them pain. You're like, wait a second. This isn't what I had in mind at all. What's that wet spot on your jeans? I'm like, don't worry about it, Susan. But harder. You're not going hard enough in the paint. Treat it like 80s basketball. I want you to rough me up like Jordan against them Pistons. No mercy. Pretend the ref swallowed them whistles. It's game 7. Let's go. Then it backfires. She does go harder. I'm like, oh shit. Didn't have a safe word.
Not very nice.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm out of that industry. K-12 education, because it's like, damn, that is a sad world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And when you look behind the curtain, it's even sadder.
It's amazing how like kids don't go missing with the incompetence.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Like you think that'd be like a common thing. Oh yeah, we lost a couple kids today. All right, well, but yeah, that's
Fuck, jeez.
Anyway, that's the one requirement, right, of schools, have the kids be there, and I feel like we're getting closer and closer to be like, yeah, no, Johnny come lately, Johnny gone.
Yeah. Yeah, you wish Johnny came lately. He came, yeah. Johnny came never.
Johnny came never. Johnny MIA. And you're welcome, because he was not a bright kid. We tell you, he was not going places. It's kindergarten. Yeah, well, sometimes you could just tell. Are you saying this because you lost our kid and you don't want to admit that you lost our star pupil? It's like star pupil. He needed help with Capri Sun. Like he couldn't.
Yeah,
couldn't
he was eating Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, get out. Yeah, exactly. Which is, I'm going to still be that parent. Like, oh, he was eating Play-Doh. What color? They're like, red. I'm like, oh my god, that's his favorite.
Oh, green, like Nurgle,
Like Nurgle.
his favorite chaos god,
Little Nurgling, Jesse the
little Nurgling.
Next topic.
Although what did come up is I have a coworker who's fucking insane, Sean. He's out of his mind. This guy, I told him today, if I could just tap into your confidence just a little bit, like I might be able to go dating again. I mean, I might have like a shot, because like this is crazy. This guy, we were talking about, because they're doing construction at work, and pretty soon we won't be able to get into the office like the main way, so we have to go through like the center courtyard and like go through like a door that's outside, and it's like a whole circuitous route we have to take, right? And my fucking coworker, because Nick was saying, oh, in a pinch, like how did this start? Nick was saying, oh, you have to go around, this certain route, and you have to go through the courtyard. And my boy Sergio said, oh, I could just climb the roof instead to get in. And we're all like, what? What do you mean climb the roof? He's like, yeah, I could do it. It's pretty easy. There's like a door there, and we're like, what are you talking about? You can scale the roof? You can just climb up? He's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. And it became this week-long debate where we're asking like every coworker, like, hey, do you think Sergio could climb this wall and get on top of the roof? And he's like, yeah, I think I could. And anyone that doubted him, he was like, now I don't know anymore. I don't know if I could do it. It's like the fact that you're doubting yourself because someone's like, I don't know, means I know I'm right in doubting you, that you can't do it. I got money on the line. And he can't do it. He said, so here's this guy who thinks he can scale a roof. And then today he's like, oh, I could do 1,000 push-ups. And we're like, what, like over like a day or something? How much period of time? He goes, no, like uninterrupted. Like in a row.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's insane. It's an insane statement. It's fucking ridiculous. And then to prove us all wrong, he tried to do 100. He's like, I'm going to do 100 push-ups. And I was like, there's no way he's going to like get even close to this. He did 76.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Shit.
But I don't think he was doing a full push-up. He wasn't like extending. He was like double counting. He was like going down 1 push-up, 2. I'm like, okay, that doesn't,
No.
Yeah, there was a little shenanigans going on, Sean. But this fucking guy, he thinks he can scale a wall up to a roof, no problem. And he can just do it right now without any, prep or anything. Thinks he could do 1,000 push-ups. And then the next thing today was, we were talking about pull-ups. Like, oh, could you do a pull-up? And he goes, yeah, I think I could do 100. Like,
that's insane. Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was like, dude, you're like a crazy person. Like, do you understand how crazy you sound? Like 1,000 push-ups, 100 pull-ups in a row? Like that's fucking nuts. He goes, no, I think I could do it. And then now his excuse is, well, if you give me a year to train, I can do it. It's like, no, that's not the bet. We're saying right now, at presently constructed, could you do these things right now? And he goes,
yeah, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, then, anything would be possible.
Exactly. If and buts were candies and nuts, I'd be a nutrageous. This guy, he's out of his mind, Sean. He's like, and everything is, well, give me a year of time. Like, oh, can you speak, Espanol? No, but give me a year's time to prep. I could say some sentences.
Has he said something like this a year ago?
No, but now I'm keeping track.
For sure.
I'm making a log. I try to even bet him. I try to shake his hand today. Like, all right, you're going to do 100 pull-ups. I'll give you a year to train. 100 pull-ups. And he's like, nah, I don't want to bet. Because my fiance says that I can't bet anymore because I lose too much money. And I'm like, yeah, I can see that. You're taking absurd bets. Like, yeah, I could run the Boston Marathon. Like, just right now, just like out of bed. He's like, if you give me a year to train, like,
yeah, give me a lifetime to train.
It's like, get the fuck out of here. If you start doing roids and, start exercising, then yeah, I could see someone being like, oh, I could, do this feat of fitness. It's like, yeah, sure. But
no, I don't even think with a year, because anything is like, you could do it for 2 weeks. No, give me a year. So the first 2 weeks, oh man, I'm really into it. And then you're like,
whatever.
Who gives a fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm doubting his commitment. He's gonna be doing pull-ups every day. Come on, get real.
Well, I had a pull-up bar that you put like in a doorway, and it's like a
yep.
And the more you hang on to it, like it pushes out. So, and it's like I remember using that quite a bit. I don't think I've used it in like 3-4 years at this point. So it's like, right. Like, and theoretically anybody could do anything.
Right.
You could lose 100 pounds. You could run the marathon. You could theoretically do all this stuff. It's like, do you really have the, just a desire?
Right.
Like, do you really want it? Or is it like, oh, it'd be cool if I, flew to the moon.
Right.
Like, yeah, it'd be cool. So what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you do it now? No, but give me a year and like NASA training and, a rocket ship. Yeah, I could do it. It's like, well, you don't have any of those things now, Sergio.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think you could do it.
Yeah.
Hence my doubt.
And even if you did, you still wouldn't do it. You'd get bored of it.
Exactly. Yeah, you'd hit that firmament. Because it's flat. Earth is flat. You wouldn't even go anywhere. Everyone knows that.
That would be fucking nuts. Like I don't know, you get in a plane with somebody and it's like, oh shit, I guess the Earth is flat. Huh. Yeah.
Oh man.
What can you do?
Yeah. Yeah. You want to talk about a mind job? Like, oh my God, we were so wrong. The flat earthers, that was the conspiracy theory that was true all along. Oh my God.
Yeah. B.O.B. was right.
Yeah, exactly. He's talking about airplanes and shooting stars in the night sky. Little did we know that he actually got in an airplane high enough. And he's like, there's no shooting star. This shit is flat. This is like, it's a big green screen above our heads. And he tried to tell us in that song. We didn't listen.
Yeah, I think it's one of those like aliens exist or the Earth is flat or whatever. I don't care. It's like someone's like, "Oh, aliens exist." I don't care. We're them Epstein files.
Yeah.
We're like,
right.
Oh, the Earth is flat. It's like, yeah, but you're bombing Iran. You bombed a little girls' school in Iran. Like, I don't care. Like, why is anybody so anyone who's animated about aliens, guys, we're fucked.
Yeah. Our food is poison. Our circus is rigged.
Mm-hmm.
And, Holly Weird.
Bread and circus.
Yeah, bread and circus. Poison bread, mediocre circus.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are bitching about the Earth is flat, debating that. It's like, at this point, what does it matter if it's a sphere or flat? We got problems here. AI's taking all the wowda.
Yep. We are aware that AI is taking all the wowda. But hey, at least we have videos of chihuahuas driving cars, right? We got animals doing martial arts. Hooja! We got Will Smith's eating spaghettis. We even have AI generating maps, calling states North Dakota. Louisiana is Liu Kang. Alabama is Alatome. Oh, and of course, my favorite, South Carolina is the more recognized state of Sorth Quanto. You think I'm making this up? Google me, Chuck. Google me. Sadly, I wish I was. AI is even making up planets like Mark. Mark! It got 75% of the name right. And then it just gave up on the last letter. Like, whatever. It's almost like the subscription ran out after the first 3 letters. Or it just ran out of water. So it went, women are from Venus. Men are from Mark. As we say to our undereducated youth, close enough, little one. Close enough. Thanks again for listening on our journey to the Maroon.
Who's gonna cry? Does anybody say goodbye? Does anybody ride? Who's gonna funk with me down the way? 100-bar episode by your boy The Train, aka the philosopher, building back the tracks back to back to back. Believe that. Yeah. Yeah. He gave it to me, so I'ma give it back. Yeah. He gave it to me. I'ma give it back. Believe that. He gave it to me. Yeah. He gave it to me. Yeah.
That might be a good end there to the recording.